Mariah Carey, the songbird whose 5-octave range has defined divadom for over 3 decades, is poised to unfurl a radical reinvention. The architect of holiday anthems and heartbreak ballads is dusting off a long-buried treasure, a grunge album from her mid-90s experimental phase, slated for release in the latter half of 2026. Titled Someone's Ugly Daughter, this collection represents a seismic departure from her signature R&B-infused pop, plunging into the raw, distorted guitars and anguished introspection of grunge. Fans, tantalized by teases over the years, will finally stream what was once shelved as too transgressive for her polished image. The album's genesis traces to 1995, a year when Carey, fresh off the diamond-selling Daydream, chafed against the velvet handcuffs of expectation. Amid the glossy machinery of Columbia Records, she sought solace in Seattle's sonic rebellion. Grunge, then at its zenith with Nirvana's echoes still reverberating, offered liberation. Lyrics scraped from the soul, production eschewing perfection for primal grit. Carey assembled tracks under Alias, channeling vulnerability into verses that traded melismatic flourishes for feedback-laced catharsis. It was a huge departure from her sound, she later reflected, a secret symphony of self-discovery amid personal tempests, marital strains, industry pressures, that threatened to mute her voice. Yet release was thwarted. Music executives, guardians of her multimillion-dollar brand, deemed it untenable. Everything was super-controlled by the powers that be, Carey recounted in a 2020 interview, her tone laced with wry resignation. The alternative record clashed with her fantasy facade, risking alienation of the masses who adored her as the voice of aspiration. Whispers of an Alias drop, letting it seep into underground circuits, were quashed, the masters mothballed in archival limbo. 4 years, it simmered as lore, a phantom limb in her discography, fueling fan forums and speculative playlists. Revival came circuitously. In October 2024 on the Las Culturistas podcast, host Matt Rogers prodded, "Can you drop that grunge album?" Carey's response crackled with mischief, "I know, right? I'm so mad that I haven't done that yet, but who do I drop it with?" Rogers' quip about GarageBand independence elicited a spark. "I could do that," hinting at autonomy in an era of artist empowerment. She extolled its merits. "It's a good album. Okay, you will hear it. I was getting life from that, seriously. It was jokes as well. They're everlasting." That life speaks volumes. Grunge was her exhale, a counterpoint to the inhale of pop perfectionism. Now consensus reigns. After years of casual talks, her label greenlights the 2026 rollout, bowing to fan fervor and Carey's unyielding vision. A source close to the project enthuses, "Ever since she let slip about the existence of the album, fans have been desperate for it to be officially released and put on streaming. The delay, once a cage, now amplifies anticipation. It's been a long time coming, but hopefully fans think it's worth the wait." It's certainly Mariah as you've never heard her before. At 56, Carey, Empress of Christmas, survivor of tabloid crucibles, reclaims narrative control, her grunge era a testament to evolution. Envision the soundscape, tracks like Rumored Cuts, Petals on the Path, or Echoes in the Attic, where Carey's whistle register duels with power chords, lyrics dissecting fame's underbelly with punkish bite. Influences abound, Courtney Love's Howl, Alanis Morissette's Confessionals, filtered through Carey's prism. Production, raw yet refined, might feature collaborators from her alt-leaning past, like the shadowy figures who midwife the originals. Streaming's democratization makes this viable. Algorithms favor surprises and Carey's loyal legion, spanning millennials to Gen Z, craves depth beyond "all I want for Christmas is you." This shift mirrors Carey's chameleonic career. From debut's vision of love innovation to Butterfly, as hip-hop pivot, she shapeshifted sans dilution. Grunge fits her pattern, bold, boundary-pushing. Post-Columbia independence via Virgin and Island, she's toyed with genres, gospel on The Emancipation of Mimi, trap on Caution. Yet this unearthed relic predates those, a youthful audacity preserved in amber. Its burial, she told Zane Lowe, stemmed from control. "I never really was like, oh, we're going to release it. But then I was like, I should release it. I should do it under an alias, but that got squashed." 2020 SIX's timing is serendipitous. Music's alt-revival, think Olivia Rodrigo's Angst or Boy Genius harmonies, creates fertile soil. Carey's grunge drop could bridge boomers and zoomers, her icon status lending gravitas to genre blending. Live iterations beckon, a dimly lit residency, distortion pedals at her feet, voice soaring over sludge. Merch. Faded flannels emblazoned with album art, evoking 90s thrift store chic. Critics may balk, purists decrying vocal acrobatics amid mud, but innovation demands risk. Carey's mad at the delay, yet grateful for hindsight, maturity hones what youth sketched. This album isn't nostalgia, it's excavation, unearthing a Mariah unbound, proving divas don't fossilize, they fractalize. As tracks surface, expect discourse. Feminism in her snarls, mental health in refrains. Someone's Ugly Daughter arrives not as relic but revelation, a grunge gospel from the queen who always sang her truth, now louder than ever.